Oh my goodness. It's like bobbing apples. You can do it.
Gigi, Winnie's got it.
Oh, Winnie. It's too wet. It's too soggy for you. Oh, she ran off with the ball, Teasy. Maybe she'll bring it back. Are you bringing it back, Winnie? Little thief. Come on, Winnie, bring it back. Quick, grab it. Hey. Hi, welcome back to our channel. While it's stopped raining and everyone's working, I thought I'd take the opportunity to introduce you to our next video, which is what it really takes to completely strip a van and take all the chairs out and clean it and prime it ready for tiny house living. Getting ready for the builds now. We are ordering things, we are designing things, and we are living life according to the weather. Now that we've got stuff in the van, we can't just come and do things whenever, whatever, because we're just going to get rained on. So I hope you enjoy the video. As always, it's full of animal interruptions. We have 2 dogs, 3 cats, and some good interruptions with the help of my sister Ellie, who's helping us. She and I are looking for things to do at the moment because of lockdown. No one else is able to work from home. So yeah, I hope you enjoy what has been an absolutely crazy couple of weeks for us. Here it is. Cleaning the van has been a pretty surprising journey. Anyway, you'll see me and my sister sitting and taking lots of breaks because we have a heart condition that means our hearts beat very fast sometimes, which can be pretty tiring, but it doesn't really slow us down too often. Anyway, although the van interiors looked so clean when we got it, once we stripped out the wood and the carpet, we uncovered quite a challenge. Inches of oil and sawdust, twigs, snail shells, and random bolts were hiding under there. So before we could even start using detergent, we actually had to use paint scrapers to chisel away the dirt. But a few scourers, tubs of washing up liquid and spray later, we finally got to the actual van. Here's what it looked like. We did this for a couple of weeks, going in there every day, tackling it, including in the walls and on the ceiling. But it's been worth it. The other things that have prevented us from constantly going full steam ahead are of course being surrounded by pets and nature. We really welcome the distractions and reminders to slow down and appreciate what we have. If it's not stopping for pet cuddles and laughs, then it's pausing to hear the birds bursting into song and the lambs playing in the farm behind our garden. What was that? What a game changer. How did we forget it existed?
Oh, I never knew it did, so...
Alright.
I can't.
So hopefully now we can use less chemicals. Aha! Okay, so the 20-year-old steam cleaner wasn't very cooperative in the end. Time for a haircut break anyway. Oh, what's this? Good girl. Show me? Good girl. What? Oh, you clever girl. You're looking smart. What, can I see? Not get your whiskers. Good girl. This tiny tuft. There we go. You look so smart. Clever girl. That's all my treaty's done. Should we go play? Should we play? Ready?
So we wanted to make sure all areas of the van were clear of rust and as clean as possible as well. And this included the front cabin area. It took a lot of time to get these chairs out before we could even think about cleaning the floor. To start with, we didn't have the right Torx piece size, so we had to wait until that arrived, and then when we did, it was all going well apart from 2 of the screws. The one at the back wouldn't budge, and the one at the front, the head was completely rusted, and the head had gone because of this. The one at the back was fine after Becky's dad had the idea to use a pole that had been left in the van by the previous owner to increase the length of the wrench and therefore be able to increase the force with minimal effort, and this worked perfectly. The one at the front was a lot harder, and it seemed like it had completely rusted to the chair itself, so wouldn't turn unless the chair did. This then led to the painstaking task of having to try and separate it from the chair by sawing and chiselling at it. After about an hour doing that, I had had enough, so I took to the internet for inspiration and found that just leaving it to soak in white vinegar should dissolve the rust. So I did that, and by the next morning, using a vice grip, we were able to unscrew it.
But before the big victory of getting the chairs out, here's what it really took and how desperate we were to try and get it out.
Concerning the bolt,
but that's as far as I can get it.
well, that's a good thing. That means the bolt isn't
Totally mangled.
I'm not actually sure how to get this into... It's going to be a very long task.
But you've got Nelson for support.
Oh, bye.
How's he gone, Daisy? He's so concerned. He's like, where's Jack gone? Oh, you'll confuse him. Having fun?
Yeah,
So what do you have to do now?
just disconnecting the handbrake so we can take the seat off. You know, just your average day.
I can't believe you have to go under the van just to take the seat out.
Bit ridiculous.
What do you think, Daisy? What do you think? Oh, yes. Oh, you gorgeous boy. Aren't you lovely? Oh, Wes. He's trying to figure out where you are.
Where is he?
He's just like above you, but every time you clang, his head turns a different way. What are you gonna do? What do you want to do, Daisy? What's the matter? Oh, you're just gonna sit there. Oh, you lovely boy. Lovely boy. That's it from us till next time. Stay well.